What's up, YouTube? I'm OllieBeanz from iFreaking Love This, and today I've been frantically hitting F5 trying to get a Ryzen 5000 series CPU, just like a lot of you out there. I figured I'd do an update. I've been really doing a lot of research on the different Discords and keeping track of the different websites as they're getting stock in. So I want to give everybody an update and also share some tools with you that might be able to help you get a Ryzen 5000 CPU finally ordered and delivered. There's been a little bit of drama and accusations against AMD for this Ryzen 5000 series launch. As you can see from this tweet here by, I'm not going to get into names actually, I'll actually black that out. Well, not being able to pick up a 3090 today means my work is going to be fucked for the next little bit. Can they at least release a new Quadro so I can get my work done? $10 says AMD will be a paper launch too. And then AMD's Frank Azor replied with, I look forward to taking your $10. And so there's a clear accusation, and there's many threads like this, not ones that Frank's actually replying to, but there's many threads like this calling AMD's Ryzen 5000 series a paper launch. Now let's get into what a paper launch is, right? A paper launch is when a launch essentially is only a launch on paper, right? Meaning there's the announcements for it, websites now have listings for it, but there isn't any actual stock. And so definitely with the strictest definition of a paper launch, AMD's Ryzen 5000 series is not a paper launch. But people do throw words around if something really just ends up feeling like a paper launch, even though it might not technically be one. And that's the case for a lot of us. I mean, I myself, I'm here. I've got a Discord chat open over here to try to see when people mention stock drops. I'm refreshing Newegg, Amazon, Best Buy on my left monitor. You know, to me, it definitely feels like a paper launch. But that doesn't necessarily make it true. Right? There is stock coming in. Just about an hour ago, there was 5600, 5800s, 5900s, and 5950s all being dropped on Newegg, but in the combo section. A lot of websites are actually doing this now. They're only adding the CPUs on the combo pages. So make sure you're actually refreshing the combo pages that contain the Ryzen 5000 series you're looking for, not just the single product page. Now, my guess on this, and since a lot of websites are actually doing this, is they're taking advantage of the demand for the Ryzen 5000 series and selling some old stock, like some, really slow RAM or, kind of obscure hard drives, and as well as expensive motherboards that might not be flying off the shelves, but now they can be by bundling them with a popular item like the Ryzen 5000 series. So there's tip number one. Check the combo pages on sites like Newegg, Best Buy, Amazon, not just the single product listings. Now, I think Newegg is definitely the one that has the most amount of combos. And again, they just dropped 5800s, 5900s, 5600s, 5950 combos tonight. I've got a lot of confirmed screenshots of some of the Discords I'm in of people buying those combos just about an hour ago. So with AMD actually dropping more CPUs into the hands of retailers, and those retailers actually putting them up on the websites after, what are we, almost a week or so after launch day, it's definitely not a paper launch, right? Now, it is still tough to get these. The demand is super high with things like COVID, people staying at home, working from home more, even, people that normally would have beefy workstations at their work, like editors and compilers, now have to build some of those resources at their house. They might not have had that previously. So there definitely is super high amount of demand for these Ryzen 5000 series CPUs. I mean, I'm over here. I haven't done this for a product in a long time, and I'm over here frantically hitting F5 using different tools. So let's bring up another tool. This is distill.io. And what distill.io is, it's a Chrome or Firefox web extension that you can then put in a URL, and it will let you know if there's been any changes to that URL, right? I'm not going to do a full tutorial here, but it's pretty user-friendly. It's all point and click pretty much. And you can set up alerts for when a certain text block has changed. For example, right now on Amazon, on the single product listing, there's the word currently unavailable. And I have that text block to notify me if there's any change in that wording. And so it's great to get super fast notifications, especially with a lot of the stock sites that now tell you about stock are actually have notifications on their website saying there may be a delay in stock notifications. You might not even get a notification. So using something like distill.io that isn't primarily meant for stock notifications is a great way to get around all of those current stock notification sites really getting hit with an influx of usage, and that's what I'm guessing is interrupting their messaging or slowing it down. There's also been some drama for B&H orders of the Ryzen 5000 series. A lot of people that ordered on launch day and even back ordered are getting notifications that their Ryzen 5000 series CPU won't ship until Q1 of 2021. And that is, anywhere from January to March. That's a long ways away for somebody that's maybe got, like me, has the motherboard, RAM, SSD, case, and everything sitting here ready to put a build together. That can hurt. But after that, a lot of people are actually seeing that their ship dates were changed to that day and their units actually got a tracking number and were shipping. Now, I'm sure depends on where you lie in that order process, what time, what day you ordered, but it does look like stocks are being replenished. Maybe not as fast as we'd like, but they are coming in. All right, and here's the final tool, the third tip to try to snag a Ryzen 5000 series GPU. I've been hitting F5 too much. A Ryzen 5000 series CPU. You can also use this tool to get notifications for NVIDIA 3000 series GPUs, and they are already set up for Wednesday's launch of the Ryzen 6000 series, Radeon 6000 series GPUs, and that is stockdrops.net. Now, stockdrops.net isn't really where you're going to be using the tool. They have a big join Discord button on their website, and that's the method I suggest you use. And that way you can go in there and tag yourself with different roles. For example, I'm tagged with the 5900, the 5950, as well as the combo deal role, and make sure to hit those combo deals because that's where really a lot of the stock is dropping lately, at least as of today. And you'll be able to get tagged on Discord. And they have links to the product page and automatic add to cart pages. Obviously, use those at your own risk. But that's really where I've been getting most of the notifications when everything else has kind of left me high and dry. They also have Twitter that you can follow for notifications. That's not as customizable as joining the Discord. And for that, you can go to twitter.com/botrtx. And I'm going to have that link right down below here for you. And I'll have those links in the description as well. But again, join the Discord, get yourself tagged with the right roles. You've got a lot of people in there that are hungry. You can see actual screenshots of people ordering and getting confirmed orders. And that's really what's keeping me going right now because I really don't want to have to buy a Ryzen 3000 series just to get this new build done. And there you have it. Ryzen 5000 series CPUs are getting restocked by a handful of retailers or to a handful of retailers. You got to make sure to look at the combo deals, maybe use distill.io or stockdrops.net Discord server to make sure you get those notifications as fast as possible. And definitely make sure you look at those combo pages. Now, if you found this video helpful, maybe if it ends up helping you get a Ryzen 5000 series CPU, please hit that like button, maybe even subscribe and hit that bell. It's free to do, and it does really help the channel. And it'll help me put out more updates and more of the free resources that I give away in other videos as well. If you ever have any questions for me or you just want to vent your frustrations on not getting a Ryzen 5000 series yet, I stream on Twitch 3 nights a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Best thing to do is just give me a follow. I'll throw my link in the description below, and you'll be notified of when I go live. You can come by, vent your frustrations, or just come bust my chops while I game. I'm OllieBeanz from iFreaking Love This. I'll see you in the next video. Be good to each other.